Alright, y'all. Welcome back to another video with a brand new topic. Now, on this video, and I haven't done this in a while, so we're gonna go ahead and do it. It's gonna be one of them videos. So you may want to sit back. You may want to watch to the very end. Because I repeat, this gonna be one of the videos. So you might as well grab a chair, get you something to eat, get you something to drink, and watch into the very end. Alright? So with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, let's get this show on the road. Their dirty laundry has been exposed to the public. I repeat, their dirty laundry has been exposed to the public. Now they are embarrassed. Let me tell you something about messy people. These people had some nerve. You hear me? They had the nerve to try to air out your dirty laundry. Whole entire time, your hands was clean. Whole entire time, you was a genuine person. See, the people with the most bitter souls got the most dirtiest laundry. And I'm explaining to you what I'm saying. The people that go out their way try to curse you, try to ruin your life, be the main ones that got skeletons in their closet. Don't be the main ones that are walking around here acting like they got it all together. But behind the scenes, they ain't got nothing together. See, for all these years, they've been bullying people, trying to make other people's life a living hell, trying to get people to snap, trying to get people to do something they're going to regret for the rest of their lives. And it may have worked, sadly, but when they call themselves trying to target you, or calling themselves trying to come at you, that's when it was over. That's when you shut it completely down. Now, you expose them for the phony balonies that they are. You had exposed them for the buffoons that they really are, ladies and gentlemen. Now that the truth is out, now the whole world know that they are a dirty, rotten SOB. Everybody's starting to wake up and starting to see that you were telling the truth all along. Everybody's starting to see this person got some dirty laundry. They got dirty socks, dirty pants, dirty underwear. Everything they wearing is dirty. They want to point the finger at you and try to make it seem like you a miserable person. You negative. You messy. Whole entire time, they are the messy ones. Whole entire time, they need some soul cleaning. And I'm going to tell you the type of people that do this. They get out the bed, ain't got no life, want to target people. They want to attack people. They want to make it seem like you crazy. But you are not crazy. They are the ones that are crazy. They are the ones that's going insane. They wanted you to spaz out. They wanted you to lose your mind out here. And I'm going to tell y'all something right now. When people try to do this, that's remember, they miserable. That's remember, their secrets have been revealed to the public as we speak. Because I'm going to let you in on something. These people was your friends. Friend enemies now. Co-workers on the job. Them nosy neighbors. Your ex. Whatever the title may be. Most of you, fake family members. Alright? But whoever these people were, they did not have the right to attack you like that. They did not have the right to have smear campaigns all over you like that. People will go out their way just to see you hurt. People will go out their way just to see you give up. They act like they doing something when they do that. They act like when you give up, they win. But last time I checked, you ain't no quitter. See, they gave up on their life. And here's the evil thing about these folks. They will create rumors, lies about you to get doors closed in your face. Opportunities snatched away from you. Have people looking at you like you crazy. You may have dealt with this all your life. From elementary, middle school, junior high, way up to high school, maybe in college. See, the devil knows when you got a gift, because he will attack you. He will send his little friends to come and see about you. And we all know, ain't nobody mad but the devil. You had a lot of people upset because you won't fold, you won't give up. So they went out their way to spread your name like wildfire. But here's where they get good at. It's all coming to an end. All of that lying, spreading, is coming to a abrupt end. Now everybody knows what they had done and that they got to face the music. Y'all, let me tell you something. These people are so embarrassed. They over there fading, passing out, crying, crocodile tears. They faking the funk right now. Now all of a sudden they sorry. Now all of a sudden they regretting it. No. They only sorry because they got caught. They only sorry because you called onto their games and you called them out and you exposed them. They want you to be quiet and stay silent. But now, you exposed them. Then they trying to threaten you, try to cancel you. Like I told you, this could have been anybody. If you were friends with some of these people, then it's starting to see your life start changing. And you start changing, then you start getting jealous. And you had to get away from them. Because these people were wicked and evil to the point they did not even care about you. We finna go a little bit deeper. It got to the point they were wishing ill towards you. They wanted something bad happen to you. They wanted you in the early grave. These people were wishing so much ill towards you, it made them look sick. Meanwhile, in their closet, in their house, they got so much dirty laundry. See, they don't want people to know what they got going on. But here they are, acting like they know you. Acting like they know about your whereabouts. Whole entire time, they don't know nothing. They are going by what he say and she say and what they say. Well, let me tell y'all something. The ones that spread your name like wildfire got the most dirtiest secrets behind the scenes. Think about it. The ones that try to create mess in your life be the main ones that got a lot of mess in their life. They weren't about your life and came and cleaned up their own mess and their own life. Now, ain't that something? That is ridiculous. When somebody trying to cause confusion in your mind, in your life, and try to get you to go off, don't be the main ones that got the most secrets, the most skeletons. But when somebody expose them, they want to go off the edge. They want to go off the edge. Now all of a sudden, they the villain. Yeah, they the villain, but they want to play the victim. These folks right here, not only they are mentally ill, they've been diagnosed with a mental disorder. Because every time they get up, you the first thing on their mind. They plan this so damn hard to get rid of you. They made it into a habit of getting up, trying to see, what can I do to destroy him? What can I do to destroy her? And none of it didn't work. You still standing, you still breathing. You still in your right mind. But they are not in their right mind. These people are losing it, I'm telling you. Them co-workers, they try to get you fired off their job. Spreading rumors, spreading lies. All because you stood out. But the moment when you left, the job have been the same since. And now, everybody on that job is confused by how you still standing. Because all of them at that job had dirty laundry. All of them had secrets. Now they watching you on social media. They are watching, gang stalking, watching. They watching you like a hawk right now. And you know why they doing it? Because the guilt is eating their flesh up. They say innocent till proven guilty. But they are guilty. No proven innocent. They are plain guilty. With a capital G. Now all of them embarrassed. They put you through so much confusion. Try to stress you out. Or they maybe had stressed you out. Most of you had got fired for not kissing the boss's tail. Most of you had to quit your job because you refused to be a doormat. Like I told y'all, people get out their bed having that negative energy in their house, then bring it to the job and want to take it out on you. They be having that dirty laundry energy in their house. They be having them spirits on their back. They want to put them spirits on your back. It don't work like that. Then the moment when you called it out, you exposed them. Now you crazy. Now you this, now you that. Every time when you expose a certain individual or a group of people, they will call you insane and crazy. See, they try to keep all this stuff hidden. They try to sweep it up under the rug, throw it in the closet, and lock it up. Not this time. No. It has to be exposed. Because see, they've been doing this for so long. I mean, for a very, very long time. And it has to be stopped. When they made you their final victim, it was a wrap. You hear me? It was a wrap. Everybody was intimidated about them. Everybody was scared of them. Not you, though. So you put them in their place. And now they embarrassed. And maybe that's maybe. You exposed their secrets. Because remember, some of these people were your friends. And maybe you thought you can trust them as well. Back when you were young, but now you older and wiser. And then you got understanding. They call themselves trying to tell the public your business. Then try to put it on screenshots and share with the world on social media. They were wrong for that. But also, let me tell you this. The man upstairs, he sit high and look low. And he do not like ugly. These people ought to be ashamed of themselves. Like Does Entertainment would say, they ought to be ashamed of themselves. But see, every day they waking up and they feeling the guilt. They are feeling the regret. Because they really thought they were going to make you surrender or give up. Like, really. They really thought you were going to bow down to them. No. You've been a warrior since day one. You've been a warrior ever since you was a baby. And now you've been fighting battles since you was a kid. Then these people had the nerve to throw their dirty laundry at you. They make you try to do their dirty laundry, which means, translate, try to get you to be their slave. Try to get you to do what they tell you to do. And that is to remain silent. They take their shenanigans. They want you to be their puppet, but you refuse. You told them no. And it's like I told you. The smear campaigns, betrayal, lies. They told lies on top of lies. They told so many lies they can't even count it on their fingers or their crusty toes. But they felt some type of way. Because you carry yourself with confidence. You carried yourself with confidence. And that is something they couldn't even stand. But you literally had embarrassed these people. You had embarrassed them to the point they're scared to come out their own house. You really put them in their place so bad. Now they running around here crying and talking about you hurt them. Meanwhile, they the one that started all this. They was the ones that spread your name. Try to get you. I'ma go ahead and say it. They try to make you take your own self out. Cause they were that damn demonic. And so evil. They ain't care about your mental health or how you were feeling. Let me tell y'all something. Everybody got feelings. They ain't care about your feelings. You went home and you had that burden on your back. Because these people trying to ruin your life. Try to destroy your business. Try to get in your head. Some of them try to turn your own family against you. That's cold. That is cold-blooded. But I'm going to tell y'all something. These people that did all this, now people are turning on them. They literally thought them secret group meetings, them screenshots was going to ruin you. It all came back and ruined them. Then you're going to have some of these people taking up for them, but guess what? They also got to pay the price. All of them got to sit there and realize they did a bad thing. They should have been more careful with you. They should have minded their own business. They should have left you alone. But people don't want to listen until it's too late. These people were so miserable. They had to get a gang of people that barely even know you on social media to come against you. But now fast forward, they're being exposed by other people. And other people are fighting on your behalf. So you're not alone. That dirty laundry has been exposed. Out in public. Even on social media. I don't know what these people call themselves doing. By trying to ruin you. But they ruin their own life. They did all of this for nothing. Literally for nothing. And yet here you are. You were the one that got away. You got away scot-free without a scratch on you, without a bruise on you. These people hated you so much, they went out there and built a cult full of people. They hate you for no apparent reason, and they didn't even know you like that. And it's real pathetic when you got people out here that will commit these type of crimes. Because this right here is a crime. It's a crime shame when it be your own people that do it. It be a crime shame when the ones you thought that had your back was really there for you. Whole entire time they were backstabbing you. Meanwhile, they were smiling in your face. Whole entire time, they wanted to take your place. And yet here you are. You really thought they would down for you. But when you start making certain progress in your life, now they want to go out there and hurt you. They want to get other people to look at you like you did something negative, illegal, or should I say legal. But all you were doing was trying to make your life for the better and for the good. But see, in their eyes, they thought you were doing something wrong. But they want to manipulate the situation when you cut them off. Now they want to act like you did something bad to them. These type of people should be thrown in jail. No. They should be thrown in prison. Because they had no business trying to mess up your life. That right there is called character assassination. They slandered you. Most of you, you'll be surprised or who are behind this. I won't be surprised if the crooked cops were involved in this. Because the jealousy be so strong, you don't know who don't like you for no apparent reason, based off a bunch of haters. They try to act like they knew all of your secrets. They claim whole entire time somebody exposed them. This is why you can't tell everybody your business. This is why you can't always open up to people. You can't tell them what you got going on in your personal life. But now, the cat is out of the bag. Everybody know what they had did or done. They might as well be in the mental prison. Because every day, they wondering, how did he or her get away? They want you to remain stuck beneath them. They wanted you to have nothing. They hated your guts that bad. And like I told you, you ain't did nothing to deserve this. Nothing. But thank God you had the mental strength. So I'm going to tell y'all something. Everybody ain't got that resilience in them. This would have made a person go off the deep end. This would have made a person unalive themselves. Because it's all about the mind. It's all about your mindset. And they were jealous of your strength. That's why they were sending all these attacks near your way. But you took them attacks and you sent it back. They really thought you was a weak target, but you showed them you wasn't easy and you wasn't weak. You weren't no punk, you wasn't afraid. You wasn't scared, you wasn't intimidated. You let them know right then and there you wasn't the one to be played with. And they made the biggest mistake of their lives. They made a huge mistake by doing this to you. Now you got their little flying monkeys, aka they so-called friends, feeling sorry for them. Why? Because they got caught and they was in it too. And other people turned on them, snitched on them, and said, yeah, he did it, she did it, yep. It's all being revealed to the public. What's done in the dark will come to the light. What's been done behind closed doors will be revealed to the public. And you will be surprised of what these people said about you. Because after all, they did it when your back was turned. You had no idea of what was going on until you heard through the grapevine. Because people talk. People will snitch. And you will hear it. But let me tell you something. When you heard it, they literally want you to fight, snap, or do something that's going to make you lose your life or have you throw in behind bars. But see, you outsmarted them and you expose these wicked, evil people for who they really are to the public, and that they can't believe that you really did it. See, they know you ain't had it in you, but you did. They underestimated you. Like I told you, they try to talk about you, but in their house, it's so filthy. Their laundry is filthy. Like I said, dirty shirt, dirty socks, dirty pants, shorts, jeans, even brown mud stains in their underwear. But they want to gossip about you. They want to talk about what you got going on in your life. They ought to be ashamed. They literally ought to be ashamed. Because they did all of this for nothing. They've been talking about you for years. But hold up. While they were doing all this talking, you were building. It may have been the point you may have been embarrassed about your situation, and they made fun of you for that. But now look who's embarrassed now. They are. Now they can't even look in the mirror no more. They thought it was all fun and games when they got the whole entire city to laugh at you. They get in these secret group meetings on WhatsApp or Facebook or Instagram, whatever platform they used it on, they literally thought it was all fun and games. But now people are waking up. People are now seeing that is not how he rolled. That is not her. That is not her character. They want to get other people that barely know you to look at you like you were evil, like you was a bad person. But God don't like ugly. I don't care who they are. God do not like ugly. That's because somebody got more than you. That doesn't mean you treat them less than the person. And that's exactly what they did to you. Treating you like you was an animal. But now look at them. They over there, stressed out. Some of these people want you to text them again. But you blocked their phone number. You blocked them off social media for good. For most of you, you had to change your phone number. These fake phony people had your phone number because you used to be friends with them. But after you found out what they had done to you or tried to do to you, they had to go. All of them had to go. All of them. And you didn't care who it was. See, slander has serious consequences. Lying has serious consequences. This is how people get sued. Oh yeah, here's another thing. While they were doing all of this on social media, they had people trolling you. They had people talking slick in your comments. People that you barely even know. And you were wondering where all this was coming from. From that one hater. That hater or that individual, whoever they are, they did all of their work and didn't accomplish nothing. Nothing but hell. Which means they got that lake of fire sent back to them. They should have left you alone. They really should have left you alone and minded their own business. But no, they wanted to be so nosy, monitoring your life, and trying to see who you were talking to. They became so jealous. They did not want you to be friends with nobody else or even talk to nobody because you were that real. And when you real, you are not going to put up with certain people or their attitude or put up with certain people at certain jobs. This could have been a co-worker that you were friends with or that's been cool with until you find out that they were a piece of you know what, and you had to cut them off. And then now you find out they try to smear your name through the company, try to make you look bad in front of everybody. But the moment when you quit or had quit that job, it became your own boss. Now everybody's starting to see, and it's out in the public of what they try to do to you. They super embarrassed. Everybody embarrassed. The ones that trying to ruin your life, they ashamed right now. I mean, literally, they are ashamed. That's why you can't always get close to people. I ain't said be alone. But when you're really chosen, everybody can't be next to you like that. Because they will use your own information against you. And trying to say it's dirty laundry. Because they're going to twist your words. But last time I checked, your hands is clean. Your laundry is clean. Theirs, not so clean. Their life, not so better. Because now they are paying for what they had did to you. You had people who were so desperate. They were gang stalking you. Paid people to stalk you. Even they were in their cars watching you. Probably secretly recording you. And put it in a secret group chat. Yeah, we finna expose this right now. They're sending it to this person, that person, everybody. But now the tables is turning. Everybody telling them, you wrong for that. Everybody telling them, where's this person's side of the story? Because remember, it's two sides to every story. Everybody telling them, you wrong for that. Like that guy from the movie, Menace to Society. You know you effed up, right? They messed up real bad when it came down to you. And their life will never be the same again. See, when you're really chosen and people come up against you like that, it damaged their own life. Not yours, theirs. Now they can't go outside no more. Can't even have fun no more. Because they got to weep the consequences of their actions. Y'all excuse my southern accent, but they got to reap what they had sowed. See, they ain't get away with it when they did it with other people. But now all them years are hurting people. Damaging people's reputation. They paying the consequences for it. You best believe it. But what type of people will go out and wish evil and bad towards you? Even if you got kids, they wish ill on your kids too. And they ain't demonic, I don't know what it is. People gonna learn. Like Kevin Hart, they gonna learn not to play with certain people. Because certain people in this world are really protective. See, people don't believe in that stuff. But when somebody is really protective, you don't go out here and play with their life or their name. Like I said, I don't care who you is. I don't care how much money you got, how much status. You don't do evil and expect to live a happy life. It doesn't work like that. Never was and it never will. These people got nerve. They had the nerve. They want to call you crazy when you call them out. They want to get an attitude when you start talking to them. You had every right to cut them off. All of them. You had every right to quit that job. You had every right to move out of that city. Because they all did you wrong. Why? Because you start hanging out with them. You start people game when you start changing and they start switching up. But that's what you needed. Because remember, everybody can't go. Where you about to head, that's why God had to reveal it to you. Oh, he can't go, she can't go, they can't go. You gotta be happy that these people show their true colors and their dirty laundry to you. Their little dirty little secrets. Everybody know about it too. Some of these people were obsessed with you. They were obsessed with you and still is. You will be amazed at how obsessed they really were or is. Some of these people are so obsessed with you, they were having nasty thoughts in their mind, and you literally had to get away from them. They were like, if nobody can't have them, if nobody can't have him or her, nobody can. But that's remember, it was your energy that drove them crazy. Because like I told you, you were the truth. But there wasn't nobody else to have you, or talk to you, or to be friends with other people, so they had to tell lies. They wanted to see you hurt so they could feel happy. Evil. You hear me? Plain out evil. But I'm going to tell y'all something. They never expected you to survive through all this. Never. And everybody been through it. If you chosen. And by the way, if you still watching. We all been through that. People trying to slander our names. Ruin our life. Try to make us not have opportunities. But that's alright, because guess what? What's been replaced? I said that wrong, excuse me. What's been removed, the man upstairs will replace. So these people had to go. Not only did they had to go, they had to walk with their head down in shame. Because they know they were wrong. They know they had no business doing what they had did. Remember, secret meetings, building up a cult, all this hatred for nothing. For nothing. You the one got blessed in the end. They ain't get no blessings. Nothing. All they got was embarrassment. All they got, pure shame, pure regret. That's all they got. Now they want people to feel bad for them. They can't sleep. They can't eat. They can't do nothing. They can't do nothing. They sit there and just think about what they had done. Before they met you, they used to bully people real bad. And they thought they can do it with you. But no. Most of you had to get the police involved. Most of you had to get a lawyer. Because they took it too far. The screenshots. People out there know your name. You ain't even met them yet. But they know you. Or they claim they know you. From a lie. What a bunch of miserable weirdos had told about you. They were told that you're this, you're that. That's lies and lies. You had people hating on you, they ain't even shake your hand yet. Or even see your face in the flesh. But here they are, they hating on you based off what somebody else said. And these the same people, once again, have skeletons in their closet. And they all been exposed for the final time. They were scared. Not only they were scared, but they were scared that one day the truth was going to come out. And doggone it, the truth has came out. It may took a certain amount of time for it to come out, but it came out. Now people mad at you because you know why? They did some things to you and they never thought you would find out. But they want you to retaliate. They want you to get back at them. But you ain't get back at them. You did not seek revenge. You ain't take matters to your own hands. Well, you did it in a smart way, but not in a violent way. You ain't had to retaliate or do none of that. You got away from these folks. These people are mentally ill, mentally sick. Cause who will go out their way to try to cause somebody harm? Like I told you, jealousy, envy. They were envious. They ought to be ashamed. And you can't feel bad for them. I wouldn't. These people put you through so much hell. It wasn't funny. It wasn't funny one bit. And everybody that left, I'ma say it like this. For the ones that laughed at your struggle, that laughed at your pain, they ain't laughing no more. Now they over there, sitting in the corner crying like a little child, because they know their time is up. There is no rest for the wicked. Even if they didn't help these individuals, did what they did, they still laughed at you, still poked and made fun of you. But you getting the last laugh now. Now you out here living your blessed life. You still blessed and highly favored for everything they put you through or try to put you through. But gang stalking, harassment, that is a serious crime. And slander, they ought to be behind bars. And some of them will be behind bars for what they had did. Like I told you, some of them did the screenshots, secret group chat meetings, you name it. But don't you worry. Everybody in the public know. Everybody in the public, I know what they had did. And some of them embarrassed for them. They're like, dog, she did that, he did that. Dang. They shaking their head at them. Because they can't believe they let jealousy get that far. And jealousy will make you do some of the most ugliest, hideous, cruel things ever. But it ain't the person. It's the enemy that making them doing it. Now they gotta sit there and pay for what they had did. The devil sat back laughing at them. That's why these people over there looking so stressed out. You see they stressed out all in their face. Because they know you done with them. They can't go with you. They should have thought about that before they did what they did. But they were so mad at you for changing up your life. Switching up your vocabulary. They were mad because you quit that job. They mad because you stopped talking to them. They mad because you moved out of your hometown. Can you believe it? Some of them still talking bad to you to this day, but you don't care. That's not your business. What people think about you is none of your concern. They're just mad because their dirty laundry has been exposed to the whole entire public. And like I said, they can't even come out their house no more. They've been put on lockdown. Worse than house arrest. They are on lockdown. Then when they wake up in the morning, they still stalking you through social media. Even if you don't even post every day, they are texting they flying little monkey friends, their creature of the night friends, asking them, have you seen such and such? They obsessed. Deeply obsessed. They never gonna get over you. But guess what? That is that conscious eating them up. Or as y'all call it, karma. Call it you want to call it. But either way, it came back to harm them. And listen here. We don't wish no ill towards nobody. But whatever you do out there, it does come back, folks. I don't care who you are. What you do and put out there, it does come back. So if somebody trolled you for somebody else had said, best believe they making more fake accounts so they can get your attention. That's take it as they your fan and they want your attention, but you're not going to give it to them. Now, whether you say something or not, that's your business. But these trolls, that's want attention. They're trying to see if you're going to take the bait. But they are embarrassed too. Because they had listened to that buffoon. All these buffoons out here. Come to find out it was all a lie. Now they mad at you. Because they believe a lie about you. How stupid can they get? Well, like I told you in my video, I put out Sunday, if you had watched it. You play stupid games, you will win stupid prizes. And they played a stupid game by listening to the enemy. Letting the enemy get in their head and plant seeds of negativity. Tell them, ding, ding, ding. Step up and claim your prize. You big dummy. In the words of Red Fox. They really done messed up this time. Because they came for the wrong one. But at the same time, they had the right one. But you were the wrong one. They call themselves trying to play with. Now they regretting it. And they embarrassed. As they rightfully should be. I bet they know not to try that with nobody else ever again. You exposed them for the dirty phonies that they really are. while you're walking around here in dirty clothes, you were walking around here with a clean spirit. And they were mad at that. So that's why they did what they did. Now everybody know. Now you took your peace back, your energy, and you took your smile back. You're smiling now. You're smiling again. Because like I said, these people put you to pure hell. But now that you fall away from these people, you can sleep again. You can be yourself again. But these folks, like I told you, every dog has his day. And now they are starting to see, don't mess with certain people. Because the ones they underestimated be the ones that are protective by the man upstairs. Y'all like, comment, subscribe. Y'all share this video. God bless you all. Y'all be safe. This was a long video. So if you watched the whole time video, I salute you. But yeah, thank you all for the support, positive feedback, and whatnot. I really appreciate y'all. I love each and last one of you. So I will see y'all on the next one. Turn on your notifications bell. So when I upload some content, y'all will be notified. Alright? But I don't said enough. I gotta get up out of here. Remember, take care of your health and your mental health. Move in silence. Don't tell nobody what you got going on. Keep your blessings to yourself. Alright? So that being said, peace.